All right, y'all, we are all dressed. This is what we're wearing. Yes, the girls are out, but don't judge me. Don't judge me. The girls could be out, okay?
It's all about the antidote. It's all about the antidote.
Okay, you guys, so we are gonna start with my hair and then work our way into the makeup that I wear and get dressed. My hair is actually washed, blow dried, lightly flat ironed, and then I put it in a ponytail for like a day or two. So now we are going to curl it, and not really tight curls, but I'm gonna do, I think this is an inch curling iron. I don't know, y'all, a 1-inch barrel. It actually needs to be clean. We'll probably do that together one day. And then I have my flat iron just for my edges because I didn't go through and, you know, just smooth the edges out. Let me tell y'all something. The flat iron I use, I think it's the 1 inch or 1.5 inches. And then this edge one by EAP Heat. I found out about this on Instagram years and years and years ago. Like, I've been using these flat irons forever. So good. Just so darn good. But anyway, yep, I'm gonna just I want to wear an off-centered part. So I don't know if this is considered a true side part, but because I feel like a side part's like right here. I want it close to the center but a little bit off so that, you know, my hair is a little bit heavier on this side and then lighter on that side so that I can wear it behind my ear, you know, with the curls. So, and I'm doing all of that like it's gonna be, I mean, let's see what we can do. Anyway, let me clean up this part. I mean, I think it's okay. You guys probably can't tell because my gray growing out just throws off like what it actually looks like from a part perspective, but it's actually a pretty straight part. And then I'm going to actually section it off because I cannot do my hair with it all down. So I'm just going to section it off here so that I can do the back and then I can do the front. So I'll clip that. And just twist it around. I know you guys saw in the title that we are going to an event. I told you all in my last vlog too that we were going to an event at the Christian Dior store in the mall. I'm gonna go around and do my edges a little bit. Probably not on this side since I have to, you know, curl that one together. I'm just gonna go and do these. And look, see how small it is? You can get really close. Really close. I mean, even without looking. Because to be honest with you, like, I know a lot of people will put like edge control on their edges. One, I don't have baby hair to be edge controlling. And if I can get it straight and it just like lay with the rest of my hair. I already did my skincare, so we don't have to do that. I know you guys have seen me do that a million times. But you see, I don't know if you can tell because again, the gray throws it off. I almost colored my hair today, but I don't have time for that. We gotta get ready. We gotta get ready for this event. But anyway, I'm hoping that they have some really good stuff there because this event was supposed to be for Women's History Month. And from what I remember, the young lady telling me, but they're also coming out with their spring summer collection. And so they're going to be displaying that there. But I saw in the past, the one in DC, they did an event for Women's History Month. And they gave out like miniature Moet bottles, roses. Like they treated the ladies really nice. But that was the DC location. So we're going to see what this one's in Tyson's Corner, Tyson's Galleria in McLean, Virginia. So we're going to see, y'all. We're going to see what they do. Anyway, I think we're good back there. Super excited to go. I actually like picked out an outfit. Y'all know generally I am up in the chateau. So not going anywhere at all. But you know what? A free event's enough to get your girl out of the house. FREE is the name of the game because we are saving our pennies, paying off debts, just doing all of the things properly financially. Okay? All right, hold on. Let me go get another clip. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna clip up the back just so that it's not in the way. And the way that I am going to curl the back of my hair, because it's already, you know, had heat on it from the flat iron, I am going to just like curl it in different directions so that it doesn't look like one uniform curl when I'm done. And I know I've seen a lot of people like pin their hair as they curl it, but I ain't about to do all that. So this one I'm gonna curl up. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Let's do that one more time. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know why, but when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to wear, I wanted to wear all black. And there is no dress code. Yeah, there's the girl. So we're just going to do that everywhere. There is no real dress code for this particular event. So I just came up with what I wanted to wear. I know I want to wear one of my Dior bags. At first I wasn't going to because I was thinking like, is that corny? You're going to a Dior event and you feel like you got to wear the brand. But I mean, I already have the earrings on from yesterday, so whatever. I'm gonna wear one of my Lady Dior bags, like my favorite bag. Oh my goodness, I wanted this bag so freaking bad and was so excited when I finally got it. But that actually inspired me to pull out an all black outfit. Yep, I'm just gonna continue parting and just doing random curls. So that one I curled out or I curled up. So this one I'm gonna curl down. I hope that makes sense. Let me see if I can help y'all see. A piece of hair. So the last time I had the curling iron upside down, right? I think I wanna do this one that way too. Never mind. Just kidding. I think I want to do all of them like that. Because I feel like if I curl it under like this, it will all lock together. I don't know, y'all. We gonna see. I haven't curled my hair in so long. Because y'all know I'm a straight hair girl. But I don't know, I just want some curls. And really, it's the front curls that I want so badly. All over the internet, I've been seeing a girl say, the back of my hair is none of my business. And I want to feel that way so bad. One of the things I will tell you guys that I try to do whenever I am doing my hair, and for real, I should be taking this into consideration all the time. I try to wear a silk robe because a teacher at my high school who was teaching cosmetology, she saw me with a wool sweater on one time, and she was telling me like, no, you need to be careful with wearing wool and having your hair down because wool will cause split ends. So like I always thought about that, you know, whenever I would wear my hair, I always thought about that whenever I would wear wool. And see, this is the stuff that happens. A random piece of hair. I'm about to curl it with this, I guess. Yep. You're not supposed to do that super early on, but I just wanted to see that one piece that I randomly found. I need to do that one again. I'm actually thinking about cutting my hair, y'all. Like, I feel like it's so broken from not necessarily heat, but from like getting my hair braided and just like manipulation and all of the things. And so I don't know, I was considering it, like maybe thinking like maybe I should start with some layers first and then go from there, because you know my hair gets a little thinner as it goes down, and I know I do need a trim, but and that always happens. It just seems like every time I let my hair grow, like this is like my 1 millionth attempt at letting my hair grow out, like as long as it possibly can, and I always end up cutting it, always, and only because I always feel like by the time it gets to a certain length, and it's actually at that length right now, it looks like it's just damaged and unhealthy. And so I feel like I need to cut my hair. And I don't know why, because no one's ever told me that that's what it was. It just feels less thick. It feels less healthy for whatever reason. So I am struggling with, I mean, I do have some breakage, like from braids, like you guys can see, or maybe you can't, but there is some breakage from, you know, like the manipulation from braids and things like that. So I don't know, maybe I just need to try to let it go a little bit longer, but I'm definitely thinking like, okay, instead of just going to go get my ends trimmed, do I need to get layers cut in my hair so that, you know, it all makes sense? Do I need to just cut it all off and get a bob again so that it makes sense, you know? And again, it is not from heat damage, because I don't put excessive heat in my hair. And I use a heat protectant every time I wash and blow dry my hair. So yeah, I think that'll work every time I wash and blow dry my hair. So, and it reverts back to display, you know, my curls in their natural form. So I don't think that it's a heat damage situation. I definitely think it might be from, you know, like dryness from braids. Some braiders use edge control on your entire piece of hair. I messed that one up. So just things like that. Like I don't know. I have a little bit of a dilemma. Let me know what you guys think I should do. But I definitely think I'm gonna start with getting layers cut and then see where we go from there. Just see what the hairstylist is. Because like, if, look, and from ponytails, like damage from that. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't care what happens in this world. Nothing will keep me from wearing a ponytail, because I think it's like the cutest little style, okay? I think it's so cute. So if I'm going to be stuck with, you know, like the damage that I experience in the center of my hair, like this right here, then I'm just going to be stuck with it, because there's no way I could ever promise anyone that I won't wear a ponytail unless I have braids. But guess what? Even when I have braids, I wear ponytails. So, all right, y'all. I finished the back. I did a little bit of TV magic and just finished it up so that I could spare you the agony that I have to experience with having to curl all of this hair. I know it doesn't look like a whole lot, but honey, let me tell you something. It's some work. It's some work. Anyway, so now we are at the front of my hair. And as you guys see, like I just curled them and didn't do anything with them. I am going to rake them out a little bit later, but I'm going to let them be. I don't have hairspray or any product on them for that matter. I don't even know if I own hairspray. Let me see. Let me see if by chance I might have bought some and didn't realize I did. I'll be right back. Okay, look. Yep. Hold up. Okay. I think this is I think we might have a winner here. And I usually don't use holding spray, but it looks like I have some Moroccan. And you see it's a little mini one because I must have been doing a style in my hair that required holding spray. Now, sometimes I will say I have in the past used holding spray whenever I put my hair in a really sleek ponytail. Or I put the holding spray on top of my edge control. But I'm going to spray the back of my hair, and it's darn near full, so I don't know, maybe I forgot I had it. Again, by Moroccan oil. I don't know, is it focusing? I'm gonna just spray this so that I don't lose all of the curl by the time I rake them out. Now let's hope it doesn't hold it so much that I can't rake them out. I don't know. Anyway, let's just move on and figure it out, honey, if it happens. All right, so I'm gonna do this side of my hair. Now I want the front to look a certain way, and I'm hoping that I can accomplish that. Y'all, let me tell you, like as a child, as like a young, I won't say young adult, as a child, I always wanted to be a hairstylist. I was always interested in hair. And I think it's more so just from, you know, like watching my sisters do their hair, specifically my sister Michelle. Like she always did her hair. She did my hair sometimes. And I just grew super duper interested. And I've always had quite a bit of hair. So, you know, and started doing it myself at a young age. So I wanted to be a hairstylist. I love the idea of making women like feel beautiful and just like, you know, making them feel brand new, you know. I tried to go to cosmetology in high school, but they wouldn't allow me to. And I don't even know if I should or shouldn't say this, but they wouldn't allow me to because they said that my grades were too good and I needed to entertain going to college. So they didn't want to allow me to, I guess, waste that in high school and do what I loved. They wanted me to do what they felt like I should do based on my grades. So that's why I didn't do cosmetology in high school. And then based on that conversation with my guidance counselor, I didn't even entertain it after high school. Because, you know, adults, when you're young, you believe adults know what they're talking about. So, you know, you don't go against what they say. You just go with their wisdom. Well, what you assume is their wisdom. So that's what I did. I ended up not going to hair school, but let me tell you, I did get me a job in high school as a shampoo girl because that's how bad I wanted to know how to do hair. Like, listen, if after high school I can't go, or it's recommended that I not go to cosmetology school, or I can't do it in high school, then guess what? I'm gonna go and get me a job and I'm gonna be a shampoo girl. And I was a shampoo girl for most of high school. It was the best job ever. Y'all, I made so much money. That was back when, and I don't know if they're still doing this now, but that was back when they were paying like $5 per head shampooed. And it was like a lot of stylists in the salon. You guys, I would try to be the best shampoo girl ever so that on top of my $5 per head, I could get tips too. So like I studied it, like what should this feel like? What would I want it to feel like? Blah, 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 blah. And mind you, I had never been to a hair salon to get my hair done at that point. I told y'all, I came from humble beginnings. Like I was not going to the hair salon to get my hair washed or anything. So I didn't even know how that was supposed to go. And we did not have the internet back then for the youngins. So I couldn't even like research it that way. You know what I'm saying? So all I did was I thought about it like, okay, if I was laying in this bowl, how would I want this to feel? You guys, let me tell you something. I had my own shampoo girl clientele. I had my own shampoo clientele. You hear me? Like there were certain clients that would come in and would be like, is she gonna shampoo me or not? Oh my God. I just sprayed my eye. But anyway, they would be looking like, hello, is she gonna shampoo me or not? And I loved it. Loved every second of it. You hear me? I would work all day on Saturday and take home hundreds of dollars. Do you hear me? Okay. And I loved every second of it. I loved being in the environment. I loved being around the fashionable hairstylists and some of the wisdom of the clients and all of the things. Like it was just totally and completely my freaking vibe. And I knew it was. I knew it would be. I don't know, it was just a natural desire in me to be a hairstylist. And so anyway, long story short, I'm in IT. I'm just telling you guys that, like, if you are younger and you have the opportunity to like do, because I think I would have been an amazing hairstylist if given the opportunity to like learn the way that I needed to learn. Right now, like I'm so far out of practice. I don't do like exciting things to my hair like I used to whenever I was younger. And again, I just don't have the training necessarily. The things that I do, I definitely learned from hairstylist friends or hairstylists who are like, listen, don't mess your hair up. If you're going to do your hair at home, I want you to do it right. So let me show you the right way to do it. You know, I've taken classes, but I'm just saying, like, if you are younger and you have a natural desire within you and a natural knack, because I'm not going to lie to you guys, like even though I've never been a licensed hairstylist, I actually had clients even here at the chateau. When I first bought the chateau, honey, let me tell you something. I didn't know what it was like to pay a mortgage on my own. So I was doing what I needed to do to make extra money on the side. And one of those things was doing people's hair. Okay. And one thing I knew how to do very well was a silk press. And it's because I went to a class that one of my hairstylist friends was doing, and she taught every single step. You know, you wash it with this clarifying shampoo is important. I've never used that before. You know, she taught me clarifying shampoo is important, especially when you have product buildup in your hair, and you know, this and that and the other. Like, she taught me so much. And I was super appreciative. But then I went and bought all the products that she told us that we should use in our hair. And I brought them home. And for a few people who knew that I knew how to do my own hair, honey, they would come up in here and I would do their hair. My sister bought me a steamer, so I was steaming their hair, you know, like making sure it was nice and healthy and conditioned and all of the things, because it was just a natural desire that I had, you know, and I needed some extra money because I didn't know what living in a house was going to be like by myself. Okay. So anyway, I say all of that to say, like, if you are younger, even if you're older and you have the opportunity to like live out a dream, definitely live the dream out. Because if I'm honest with you, I feel like with the age that we're in now, even with what I want to do now, I want to, you know, continue doing this with you all and do it full time if possible. I'm not going to say if possible, when possible, because it is possible. I just, you know, the conditions have to be right. So, burn myself. So I say all that to say, like, if there is a desire that you have and you are just like sitting on it and you don't know whether or not you should try to pursue it, I'm here to tell you, you definitely should. Why not? If it's a natural desire within you, no one else planted it there. No one else told you had to do it. Kind of like they say we have to work and we have to, you know, like get a job and do the things that we don't enjoy. But if no one's telling you have to do it and you naturally want to, I would say put all of your effort, all of your energy, all of your thought process into figuring out how you can do it. Don't drop everything. Come on, let's not be silly, okay? Don't drop everything. Maintain what you can while you're working on your dream. A lot of the reading that I've been doing, and I know like some of the books don't sound like they help you, you know, arrive at these things. A lot of people talk about trauma, you know, and they make the assumption that trauma has to be like this huge thing, right? But in my mind, I feel like it's pretty traumatic to have a natural desire and to be talked out of it because your grades are too good or your grades are too bad, or the person that you're talking to just simply can't see your vision. So I know one thing on this channel right here, we're going to have a lot of conversations where I just share with you guys. Like, it's not a regret of mine because I don't regret where I am. I'm actually very happy where I am. I just have other desires that I allow people to talk me out of doing that I shouldn't have. But of course, when you're younger, you learn. If you read the 4 agreements, you read this. When you're younger, you learn. Like, the adults are the adults. They're much bigger. They're much smarter. They're much wiser because they've experienced life and you have not yet. So you listen to them. And I definitely was one of the kids who, oh no, like, I was excited to sit at my dad's feet and him tell me what to do. Now, he never tried to talk me out of a dream, ever. But the point of the matter is, like, an older person in general, the respect that I had for him, I would have for older ones because that's what I was taught to have, But I definitely would say that, I don't know, those of us who are the adults now, the very mature adults, we might want to consider, like, guiding the youth who come to us for advice or guidance and, guide them to live their dreams. It is nothing wrong with living your dream as long as you are making sure your business is being taken care of. And that's the part, right? A lot of kids don't listen for that part of it. They just run and go try to live the dream. But I definitely think that we should think about. So this one I'm doing a little bit different because I kind of wanted to swoop under, but out. So I did the swoop under, and now I'm going to take the end and curl it the opposite direction. I don't think that made sense to you guys. I don't know how to make it make sense. But anyway, you'll see in the end. Anyway, I just was thinking about that, like, especially now that I've been doing my hair so much more, on the channel and just in general, because at one point I would just go to the hair salon, leave it to the professionals, right? The professional that I wanted to be. And yeah, I definitely would say if you have a dream, especially if you're like my age, I'm 43, and still young, don't get it twisted. But I definitely would say live your dream for sure. All right, I always have to think about this because I don't think I wanted that to go like that. I want it to be like this. Sorry, y'all. I gotta be quiet on this part. Like, I'm super duper curious, and I'm sure, I don't know if anyone's willing to share, but like, then anybody that's watching, like, was there a thing that you dreamed to do, but you didn't because, an adult who, supposed to be wiser talked you out of it? I know that definitely was mine. And it was specifically a guidance counselor in school. Now, let me tell you, I probably should do this in the Get to Know Me. Let me tell you a piece of advice that I received before I was ready for it. Actually, nope, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until the Get to Know Me video because it ties into so much of my life now. But think about that because that video's coming and I know you're going to support me on that one. Hello. That video is coming and I'm very curious. Like, think about a piece of advice you received, whether it was at 10, 11, 12, 25, whatever it was, a piece of advice you received that you just simply weren't ready for. But now that you are in a place where you can comprehend and you can get it, you wish you would have been able to apply it way back then. And one day we'll do my hair like that. A little more curl, but straight on the end. Okay, almost done. Almost done. We're going to this event with my friend Pam. So, and I didn't work today. I was actually off today. So she's meeting me there. And normally I'd be coming from work. And y'all, well, you might not have seen, but I created a short or a TikTok where I basically talked about how I don't do all this drama and jazz for work. Now, let me tell you something. If I had to go to work or if I was coming from work, this hair would not be curly. I just don't. Like, I work in IT and I feel like, trying to put a bunch of effort into the way that you look in that environment. So it depends on your work environment, right? But trying to put a lot of effort into the way you look in certain work environments, to me, it's just simply not applicable. And to be honest with you, it's just a distraction, because over time, people begin to focus more on how you're presenting yourself to them, and then make the mistake that it's for them, right? It's for them to comment on. It's for them to... These are things that I normally wouldn't share because I don't think anybody can relate, but let me know if you can. These are things I would just keep to myself and feel and, like whatever, and carry on with life, right? Because I don't need anyone to agree with me. I just don't want to rock what you believe, right? But basically, for work, y'all, I keep it super duper basic. I wear basic work clothes. How do I want to do this one? I wear basic work clothes. Okay, very basic. Dress pants and a top. And they better be glad it ain't a t-shirt. And it's, again, because of the work environment, right? I work with in IT, and there's different parts of IT, process parts of IT, hardware, servers, blah, 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 blah. I'm on the process part, so I don't deal with anything hands-on, which is why I can wear my nails super long. But I work with a lot of people who, they dress for dealing with hardware and software and things like that, right? And they don't care. Not all. There are plenty who look amazing when they come to work, but there are lots who, not that they don't look amazing. It's just that they just look regular, right? T-shirt, jeans. I'm prepared to get down and dirty and pick up equipment off of the floor and things like that. So I made it a practice recently, because I'm going to tell you, in my younger years, no. There wasn't a day I wasn't leaving out of this house with some 5-inch stilettos on, okay, and going to the same IT job and doing my work, right? But I realized over, time, people mistake you getting yourself beautified and pulled together. When you do it for you, they mistake it for them. And then they feel like they have some, and let me know if this doesn't make any sense, but they feel like they have some ownership in the way that you dress and the way that you look, and their opinion then matters. And because you're presenting it to them, same way people feel on the internet. Oh, that stuff is all over my face. Same way people feel on the internet, like when you're presenting it to me, so I have the right to give you my opinion. And while I do agree, everyone has the right to give an opinion. Oh, you look beautiful. Oh, you look horrible. Oh, that's dumb. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, everyone can give their opinion for sure. I do not feel that way when I'm going to work. Okay. And to be honest with you, I don't feel that way anywhere at all, right? Because as my theme song says, my life, my way, the end. And it's not just about me. It's your life, your way, the end. If you ask for my opinion, then I will share it with you. But if I have something positive to say about the choices that you've made, then I'm going to support you in that. If I have something negative to say about the choices that you've made, specifically those on the internet, if I don't know you personally and you didn't ask me for my opinion, then I have nothing to say at all, because I don't know it all. I don't know every piece of your life. I don't know why you do what you do or why you do what you do when you do it. And so because I don't have all of the facts, I don't have an opinion. You know what I'm saying? If I've experienced it, then I definitely have an opinion, and I'll only share it if you ask for it, except on the channel, because I'm going to share my opinion on this channel. It's my channel. It's about my life. And I can assume that those who have subscribed and, watch and want to support and interact with me, they want to hear it, right? I mean, that's why you're here. I'm too busy running my mouth and didn't tell y'all what I'm doing. So Josie Moran has this 100% argan oil. Definitely good for your hair. I've had a young lady who is from Morocco tell me that I should put this on my hair and let it sit in my hair after I wash it. Kind of like a conditioner, but in addition to the conditioner, and help strengthen your hair and help with longevity and all of that. Well, I just ordered it because I didn't realize that they had hair products. I thought that they just had the body butters that I've shown you guys, and I'll show you in a second, but I have it on my hand. It says to warm it up. it says to warm up like 5 drops. I don't know how much. I put a whole dropper full on it. And I am going to like use that and run my fingers through my hair. And I feel like I might be messing up my curls. Well, no, not really. But anyway, yeah, so long story short, whenever I go to work, I go regular so that I can remain, yeah, so that's how I wanted that to go. So that I can remain like under the radar, like no one's paying attention to what Sarah has going on because hello, she just has on khakis and a almost t-shirt, you know what I'm saying, dress shirt, whatever it is. Like I'm not a young girl. I'm not looking for attention or any of the things that come along with that. I'm not looking for a man at work or any of that at all. And I'm not saying that you are. I'm just saying that for me, I keep it super duper basic at work because I just go there to make my money. And then I want to come home and then do the things that I want to do, right? Get beautified, you know, do my hair, look sexy for my man, look sexy for myself, you know, and all of the things. Like I reserve that for outside of work. Because at work, I want the only focus to be work. Okay, because the moment you start dressing different or doing something different, it's oh you have those heels on today. Oh, you're wearing those heels. Oh, you're wearing this outfit. How can I help you? Work needs to be done in this office. Okay. Anyway, y'all. So this is essentially the vibe that I was going for with my hair. And I think I'm going to adopt the practice of the young girls I see online. The back of my hair is literally none of my business right now. I actually need to get dressed so that we can get out of here. But of course, before we do that, we are going to do a little bit of makeup. Now, I will say the front of my hair is not exactly the way that I wanted it because I definitely wanted like a whole, you know, like swoop action or whatever, but it's close enough with this. So I don't want to put any more heat on my hair. So we're going to go with this and make it do what it do. All right, y'all. So what we're going to do is one, I think I want to wipe my face because I think that holding spray got on my face. Not that I'm even putting any product on my face, but who knows what it'll do to my skin. And even though I know in the camera, it doesn't look as good as it actually is. Because I have a lot of dark marks that I'm trying to get rid of. I want to take all of the product off that I have on there, but just the top layer. I'm trying to get rid of these dark marks, but I have no active pimples, and that's what matters most to me. As long as I don't have a pimple, honey, I'm good. Other than that, I'm just gonna wear my marks until they decide to vacate the premises, okay? But anyway, so what I'm gonna do, first things first, I have this. I don't even think I told you guys about this before, but let me just show you. I have this lip kit. I don't know if that's what it's called, but basically it's by Made, a brand called Made. Oh, come on, you guys. One of my favorite actresses came out with this. She was in a television show. I don't know if you guys will remember, on BET, called Single Ladies. And she actually replaced, she was like in the second to the last season, or maybe I don't know. I'm going to pop in a video or a picture, okay? I think y'all look crooked. And she came out with her own like lip kit, right? She always wore red lips. And so she also came out with a red lipstick, but I didn't get it because I have my own that I already wear. And I'll try hers at some point, but I wanted to try the lip kit because she has this serum that is supposed to plump your lips and, you know, help with color. Now, you guys probably haven't noticed because I've been using this for a little bit, that the color of my lips has definitely changed with use. Okay. It's definitely lightened them because the top one was a little bit darker. It's helped with exfoliation, but let me tell y'all what exactly, this is called a Reset Lip Serum. And it does not tell you what it's supposed to do, but basically it's supposed to reset your lips. Hello. It's a little spicy, I'm not gonna lie. It's supposed to plump your lips too, and it definitely feels like a lip plumper. So it's just like a clear serum that you put on your lips, and it acts like a lip plumper. This one right here I'm not going to use today because it's a scrub to get the dead skin off of your lips, which of course every girl needs. So if you're not exfoliating your lips, and even if you don't want to go out and spend a whole bunch of money on an exfoliator, just get some sugar out of your kitchen, put it into one of your favorite lip balms or Vaseline, rub that thing around and get that dead skin off of your lips. It's not just a matter of moisturization. Just like you have to scrub the rest of your body, you definitely need to scrub your lips too. So anyway, that little tidbit. And then this one right here is just simply, I can't hold nothing today. This one right here is just simply the moisturizer. And let me tell y'all, I love the fragrance in all of these. So this one smells like cherry, which it's one of my favorite fruits. Freaking love it. But duh, look at it. It's red, smells like cherry. And then the applicator tip, it's the gold. Oh, I just love it. But once you put the serum on, then you put this on. And I usually use this at night, not during the day. But I need to moisturize. So I'm just going to put that on for right now before I put my lip gloss on. Y'all know I'm not a whole makeup type of girl. So I just do the basics, okay? I really wanted to put lashes on, but I don't have time. I'm sitting here thinking like, do I want to just put them on anyway? We're gonna put the lashes on. I don't put anything on my face besides the skincare products that's supposed to help me clear these dark marks so that I don't need like foundation or concealer or whatever it is. The little, you know, balms under my eyes so that I don't need the concealer. And so I just rock with those because one, I don't know how to apply that stuff to a point where I actually like it and like it on me because I love it on everyone else. When I see the girls rocking their makeup, I'm like, okay, sis, okay. Like I freaking love it. But when I've had it applied to me, when I've applied it my own self, I never like it. Now, one thing I am going to look into, my lips burning. One thing I am going to look into is a tinted SPF because tinted SPF could make the dark marks look a little bit lighter. But until then, honey, we're going to be rocking these flaws and all with eyeliner, brow gel, and that's a whole other situation, and mascara. So let me get these lashes and see if we can apply them real fast and make it do what it do. Okay, so I have this little kit that I bought some time ago, so hopefully it still works. Falscara. Oh, I don't have the packaging, so I don't even know. Oh my gosh. What is this? Yeah, it's called Falscara, but I can't remember what brand makes it. If I can figure it out, y'all, I am going to put it down below. I'm going to link it, actually, because I actually love these little lashes. I used to get my lashes done, but it would burn the crap out of my eyes, and I cannot sacrifice my eyes. Like, I need to be able to see. I can barely see as it is. But anyway, so the kit came with this applicator, bond on the one side, seal on the other. And then it came with, I think, one pack of the lashes, but I bought a refill because my jam is the medium to small. I've never done large or extra large. So I like to put medium on the outside and small in the center just to give it that cat eye look. No, I'm not a professional, but I mean, it's worked whenever I've done it. So that's what we about to do. We about to try. Also comes with this little applicator right here so you can pick them up and put them on and then smash them to your lashes. So I'm going to curl my lashes really quick. And I just have this eyelash curler. This one's by Chanel. Y'all know I love collecting designer beauty items. So I bought this in Chanel and but you see how it curls your lashes. I don't know if it'll focus. But I love me some designer beauty. I have Dior. I really want the Hermes one because I think it's super cute. But I'm gonna curl them. And my lashes have grown, you know, from the serums that I applied, but nothing is like a little lash now. I done had this for a little while. Let's hope it's still, oh yeah, it's still doing what it do, but this is the applicator. Is it gonna show you? Pretty small. I'm going to put it on the outside. I'm going to do this eye first so that I can do it on camera, but put it on the outside. And of course I have my mirror here. Okay. I'm going to put it on the outside. And I hope this works. So tacky. And then I'm going to grab a medium. Just one little lash for now, but I'm gonna probably put two and sit it on there. And y'all, I mean, it just starts to stick. Like, I ain't even smashed it on there and it's already on. And boom. Oh, wait a minute. It's there. It's on there. I don't know if you can see. So there's one. I'm going to repeat that for the rest of my lashes and then show you guys what I come out with. Okay, that was some work. And I'm going to be honest with you. I want to take them off because I'm actually rushing because I did not have time. So I probably should have waited. But real quick, we're going to put on the same olds. We're going to put on some liner, and I'm doing Dior products. I just recently bought some. I'm just going to do this waterproof liner real quick. Okay, liner done. And I'm going to do some brow gel, but it's brown brow gel. I just got from Dior as well. So I'm in a situation with the brows because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, a lot of like maintenance outside of the home, I'm just not interested in it right now. And this one isn't even about the cost, right? Because it's very, very minor cost for your brows. But I really want my brows to grow in thicker. And I thought that, you know, using the serum and still getting them done, I would accomplish what I'm looking for. And I'm not. So let me just say this. When y'all see my brows looking a little crazy like they do right now, don't say nothing. So I know y'all see them growing in right there, but it's kind of patchy from all of the years of getting them waxed. So I'm hoping that, you know, using the brow serum that helps them grow, because it definitely helps them grow, but using the brow serum will help them grow in some of this patchy places where, you know, it's looking like it's struggling to grow back. Because I'm doing all black situation, I'm going to do this Fenty Gloss Major Flex, and it's because it's like a gunmetal situation and I really like it. You can barely see it on the camera, but I really like it. In person, it's that, you know, that gloss of gunmetal with the iridescent glitter up underneath, but you can barely see it. But anyway, I know it's not perfect for some because some people like that full beat, and so do I, but not on myself. So this is what we're gonna do. Now let's go and get these clothes on.
I'm creating my own antidote. Taking it slow, traveling coast to coast, wearing fashionable clothes. Life isn't perfect, it's all in how you work it. I wanna go higher, tapping into my strength and my fire.
All right, y'all, we are all dressed. This is what we're wearing. Yes, the girls are out, but don't judge me. Don't judge me. The girls could be out, okay? It's a casual event, so not necessarily to dress up. I was thinking about wearing a skirt, but I was just like, not gonna do it. So I have on these little Zara pants. They're a little bit too big because, you know, your girl been losing some weight. This Skims bodysuit I have on up underneath this sheer shirt, OMG. Let's just hope I don't pass out from not being able to breathe, because my goodness, does it suck you in. I'm going to put the information down below because that's necessary sometimes. This sheer shirt I bought a really, really long time ago from a store called Windsor in Tyson's 1, I think. I don't even think that store is still there, but I happened to be walking through the mall and I looked through the window and saw that they had a short sleeve and a long sleeve sheer shirt. And to me, it's a really good closet staple. Really, really good. For shoes, I have them on already, y'all. I'm sorry. I have short form content with this outfit, so check it out if you know you don't see it good here. But I have the Dolce & Gabbana sneakers that are kind of like the Alexander McQueen, but the mix of the black and the white, I thought it would go good. I'm not going to wear a necklace because I don't think it's 100% necessary, and this is going to drive me insane. But let me show y'all the bag, because this is my baby right here. I still have a little bit of plastic on her, and I don't care. I don't care. I know my friend Pam, when she sees me, she's going to be like, take that plastic off. And I'm going to be like, no. I do not want the matte black to come off of the metal with the rubbing of the charms, so I leave it on specifically this little area here. But y'all, I love this bag so daggone much. Oh my gosh, the black on black, the matte black, just so perfect when you're wearing an outfit with another color or not with another color, right? You don't have to worry about metals. It's just all black. Black is black, and y'all know that's my jam. I love me some black. It's literally my favorite color. Love all colors, every single color, but black is my jam. Anyway, y'all, I'm running late. Pam is waiting on me to get to the Dior event, so come on, let's go. I'm trying to tell myself right now to be on your best behavior and don't shop, but I love me some Dior, y'all, so we gonna see what happens. Finally made it. Traffic was horrendous. Now let's get inside here and see what they got. I put on this little bomber because it's cold, honey. Oh, that smells divine. Oh my god. Oh my god. Lemon. Yeah. That's lemon. Duck, like, quack, quack.
It's all about the antidote. 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 Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's all about the antidote.